Hi, my name is Dr. Judy Taubner-Ragg, and today I'm talking to you about communicating decisions at the interpersonal level. Communication is about how we interact with each other. Effective communication is vital to individual and organisational success. So by the end of this topic, you should be able to demonstrate how communication messages are sent and received, identify and apply the elements of persuasive communication in your interaction with others, and explain the impact of non-verbal body language on the communication process. Let's look at the sender-receiver model to understand how our messages are received and interpreted. In the communication process, a person sends a message to another person. Seems straightforward, doesn't it? However, it's not as simple as we think. The message contains words, signs, movement, depending on what channel we use. The channel may be email, or it may be face-to-face conversation. When the message is received, then that person interprets what has been said. They try and make sense of it, and they try to find the meaning in it. Feedback. That's when a person receiving the message responds. And this may be non-verbal, such as a smile or a nod, or it may be verbal, so words, or it could be written like an email. Affecting the message delivery is also context and noise. So context is the setting in which the communication takes place. So that's like the environment around us. Whereas noise is the interruption to the message that can lead to misunderstandings. For example, language barriers or cultural backgrounds, or it could be physical noise, or it could be that the person that is actually speaking we don't respect. By understanding this model, this enables us to see how the communication we think we are delivering clearly may be misunderstood or misinterpreted. Let's look at the role of persuasive communication. In organisations, decisions are made on a regular basis, and as employees, sometimes we may be involved or sometimes not. How do we persuade our employees to take on board the changes that occur as a result of a decision that we're making? This is where persuasive communication is important. So persuasive communication is defined as any message that is intended to shape, reinforce, or change the response of another or others. In other words, we are looking to shift beliefs, attitudes, or change behaviour. To do this, there are 3 communication styles that need to be understood: passive, aggressive, and assertive. A passive communication style involves shying away from conflict and often hiding our true feelings. And often, as a result, we fail to get the message across. When we adopt an aggressive communication style, we come across as condescending, superior, hurtful, and this undermines the whole trustworthiness of the message. Whereas when we choose an assertive communication style, it shows employees that we care about them, we value them for who they are, and underpinning this of our communication has honesty and integrity. Selecting an assertive communication style helps improve the decision-making process and the adoption of the change that we're trying to bring in. In the sender-receiver model, I touched upon non-verbal communication. Did you know that non-verbal communication accounts for nearly up to 70% of the delivery of the message? The words we say account for the rest. When communicating a business decision, therefore it's important to understand how we use our facial expressions, so where's that smile, Our body movement. Is our posture open? Our gestures. Are we using our hands? Eye contact. We need to use those eyes. Touch. Space. Space is the personal space around us or the physical space. And our voice. The pitch, the tone, and the pace of delivery. All these aspects contribute to the clear delivery of our business decisions. So in conclusion, in this module, I covered the sender-receiver model and how messages are communicated between individuals, the role of persuasive communication in communicating decisions, 3 communication styles that may be adopted, so passive, aggressive, and assertive, and why the assertive communication style is important, and finally, the aspects of non-verbal communication to help improve the communication of decisions.